Okay, so hello everyone. Very warm good evening to all of you. Welcome to the mega debate. Did I say mega debate? No. This time it is switcheroo debate. Switcheroo debate. Why is it so? Because now we have switches every now and then. You can see them, you can witness them in a short while. Now, I am your charming host, as always, 𝙎𝙤𝙤𝙤𝙗𝙤, and joining me today is the glamorous 𝙎𝙤𝙗𝙤𝙗𝙤. 𝙎𝙤𝙗𝙤, you there?
Thank you, our charming host, Harsh. It's going to be an exciting day, and we can't wait to get started.
Yeah,
Uh,
that's right. Now
mhm.
we know it might feel like the energy is a little bit low today, but don't worry, we have actually planned it for a crisp and action packed session where the participant will take the center stage, not us, the host. Right, Sanyogita?
Absolutely, Harsh. Let's jump right into the announcements. We have 12 talented participants today, and now we are going to spin the wheel and make pair on the spot with the decided topic. Oh, did I say decided? Well, yes. Decided for me, surprise for you. Oh, I sound cruel. No, I'm not. If you think so, I don't care much. We are ready for the debates.
That was the expected answer from your side. Well, the format of today's event is as follows. We will host two rounds of debate. Round 1 will consist of three duo versus duo debates. Each debate will last for 10 minutes, in which there will be a switch after 5 minutes. And the winner will be decided by poll. Yes, that's right. You will decide who is the winner. The audience will decide who is the winner. But remember, in your speech, in your articulation, in your content, you need to ask a question within 15 seconds and answer the question within 45 seconds. Going over it, results are application, which I already mentioned in the chat box. You can go through it. Reduction of percentage will happen due to penalties, so be aware.
Deduction? Seriously? Wait a second, Harsh. Did I hear it right? There is direct disqualification as well? Can you repeat it? Oh no, don't repeat it. I will say it again, okay? So it's not if you do not allow your opponent to speak, then you will be disqualified directly. I'm repeating it again so that hear it carefully. If you do not allow your opponent to speak, then you will be disqualified directly. And for round two, well, we will explain that later. But for now, let's kick starting things off with the first group. So let's begin. Let's spin the wheel for the participant. Harsh, can you please?
Yeah, so we can see in the chat today we have something slash spin. Hmm. Let's see who's coming. Oh, it's Y and Z. Sayogita, we got our first pair, Y and Z, A and Z. So can you tell us the topic for the day?
Yes, Harsh, for sure. So the first topic, I would love to tell you that Harsh, can you please drop it in the chat as well so that people can read? I'm announcing the topic. Should organ procurement from a deceased person be allowed without need for consent? I'm repeating the topic. Should organ procurement from a deceased person be allowed without need for consent? And yeah, there is one more thing that we are going to give you two words, which is allocation and I don't know how to pronounce the second word. Harsh, can you please pronounce that
Yeah,
second name?
yeah,
I tried it, but
yeah, it's fine. We are in English
yeah,
learners. So the first word is allocation, second word is
yeah,
scarcity. So we have two
scarcity.
words, allocation and yeah, scarcity. So we are having
Yeah.
vocab class also within the debate. Oh, that's nice. So we have two members actually. The two members are Y and A and Z. Y will speak in favor of the topic and A and Z will speak against the topic. Y have to use allocation
Harsh,
word 5 times in the
just
articulation and scarcity
just
have
a
to use
second.
5 times. Yeah.
Harsh. Sorry to interrupt, but I guess it's a duo versus duo, right? You have to spin the wheel again. So it's
Yeah.
two versus two. Yeah.
Mhm. So let's go with another duo. Okay, Shivans and Mani. So now we have two pairs. So Yogita,
Yeah, so team A would be the first two participants which got selected, and team B would be the second two participants just now when Hers spin the wheel. So two participants are there, so they are going to be the second team, means team A and team B. They both are going to against each other, like team A against team B. So, and we are going to start the time first. So, Harsh, who's going against and who's going in favor?
team
Kindly
A.
repeat the topic as well, since my name was not there.
Okay, the topic is pinned in the chat. Okay, and now team A is YNANZ. Team B is Shivans and Mani. A team A will speak in the favor. Team B will speak in against. Team A have to use allocation word 5 times and team B have to use scarcity 5 times. So first part of the debate starts now with 5 minutes of the timer. Both teams ready?
Is it started, Harsh?
Yep.
Yeah, it started.
Okay, so I would like to go first from my team. Uh, I believe organ procurement should be allowed even without consent, because in our country, not even in a country, in this world, there is a huge demand for the organs, vital organs such as eyes, such as liver, such as kidneys. So, and if a person who is on his deathbed, and if we go and seek consent from that person, it could not be possible. So it should be done even without consent.
Okay, I would like to speak from my side. In this world, we see a lot of scarcity of freedom rights, like into the fundamental rights. We are struggling with that, and when we are alive, we are struggling with that, and so we are fighting for that, because I think no matter what amount of wealth you have, what kind of luxury you have, if you don't have the freedom, right, you feel like you are kind of trapped in something, But at the same time, if somebody is taking your organs without your consent when you are not alive, right? You're not properly buried just because somebody is there to take your organs. I think that is not a justice for the person who died and the person's family, because I think we all have somebody who is responsible for us, right? Who is accountable for us. If they are willing to do so, I think that is totally fine. But without the person consent taking that organs, I think that is not the right thing. I mean, that is the violation of the individual fundamental rights.
I
Yeah, and
believe
I have a question for you, that is it fair for you to assume that the scarcity, like if you are going to address the issue that there will be scarcity of that, so if you are having organ scarcity, so it really justifies that you are allowed to go and take any deceased individual's organs? Please answer to this.
okay, I believe since a lot of uh, people have to allocate a lot of money to get organs, to purchase organs, and these are not easily available. A person who is already dead does not need them, and if we wait for consent even from the families, it will take a long time. And there are some few organs which should be which should be transferred, and within a specific period of time. Like for example, eyes needs to be transferred to the other person within 5 or 6 hours. If we wait for the consent of the family or
Okay.
from the others, it will lead to destruction of the organ.
Okay. So you told that you can take organs from the deceased people and transplant that within some time, and eyes and all, like other some organs can be transferable. So what about that issue is that when you are actually having the patient, like whoever organ donor is out there, he is deceased person and he is having some diseases out there, some infections out there, some untraceable diseases, like you know about this HIV. So it can be traced in 6 months. Like if you are having HIV positive now, right now, I will test that, it will be negative. For after 6 months, it will have the positive result. So that person can be infected with HIV also. So what about these kind of diseases? How can you answer to that?
I do have a question. Like, why do you think religion and rights matter after death? It's not more than a new life.
It
So
matters,
you are
it
asking
might.
question after my
Okay, let
question.
me answer this. Let
Hmm.
me answer this, even though they don't answer the questions. It matters. You say, if you talk about the freedom, why you say why a person need a freedom to move from one to other place? It should be taking permission before doing so. But it matters actually if you look at a person, right? So, it should be by the choice. And the thing also matter is that if you are going to take the organs without a permission, I think that will also lead to the crime also, because there's a lot of people who want certain kind of organs from a certain person, a healthy person, right? That they would indirectly target that healthy person and make him die somehow, and then they would use that organs. I think that would lead to a lot of crimes. Don't you think so?
But don't you think the scarcity of organs means people are dying while waiting? Isn't that more important
Guys,
than
time up,
time?
time up. So now it will be like switched. Now team A will be say the like in favor. Now teams are going to be switched. So whoever was in favor is going to be an against, and the words also switched. So if you have allocation the first word, so this time you have to go with the next second word. I'm still not able to pronounce that word, but okay. So you are going to say that another word, and yes, words are switched, and the teams will be switched as well. So
Yeah, I want to
I
say
think
to Mani bro that please use those words, bro. Allocation is our word.
So,
so. You can say it in your personal chats or whatever, not here.
Okay.
So guys, I'm gonna say that your time will start after I count three. So 3, 2, 1, and your time starts now.
Okay, so since
uh,
now I'm favoring, so I have the right to ask the question. So I want to ask you that is it ethical according to you? Is it okay for you to let organ go to the waste and they should be allocated to those who are in the desperate need?
Well, see, there's a fundamental right. Article 21 of the Constitution says that everyone has a right to liberty and they have the right to make choices. Even though the person is deceased,
Every alive
the
person.
first, yeah, even though
Fundamental rights are also
let me,
applicable on under the
sorry,
state. Yes.
please let me complete. Okay. Even though person is deceased, their family has the first right over their bodies, and we cannot just go and take their organs without the consent of the family, because especially in, I will not take a name of any religion, but in most of the religions, it is the basic need to burn the body or to bury the body with the organs, with the complete organs. And there is a stigma in the society that people don't allow the organs of their loved ones to be taken away. They want the complete body to be back before they perform the last rite. So in that case, we cannot just go and take the organs of a deceased person. And my question to you is, if you take the organs of a person who is dead, so do you think that organs will be transported in the right time, in the right manner? And because finding a person who actually needs an organ takes a lot of time. So do you think it will be
Yeah.
possible to do that?
So there are
listen,
so
I
many
would like to
medical
answer this
advancement
question.
right now.
I
Okay,
Okay,
believe
I
okay.
would
there
like to
is
answer this
Allocating
question.
to
it's like
allocating to money.
public trust consent, integrity matter. I believe there's a business out of it because people will deliberately kill people to harvest organ, allocation of organ to needy, and this will turn into a business. Coaching mafias are a suitable example of this.
Anyway, first let us answer the question, whatever the why asked. Uh, so basically, he was concerned about like if the organ will be transported in the right amount of time. I think that is not the point of discussion itself. We are talking about when it is need, we should take it without the consent, right? When there is no need of the organs, if it is possible, we can store the organ in somewhere in the freezer. Otherwise, we can give, no, leave the organs, right? So the whatever the
We
question
can
you asked, that
allocate
was
those
not
organs.
related with the topic. Other things I would like to talk about. We should look at the, forget about the right. look at the pros and cons of taking the organs. What are the cons if you're taking organs from a dead body? Maybe it will give little pains to the family, but look at how much happiness it would give those family
It will give a
whose
life to a
child
person who is
whose
alive,
kind
who is
of
out there struggling.
whose
Succeeding the
family member would be
family,
alive.
You can
succeeding
save
the
a life,
family.
man.
Do
You
you
guys are
think
opposing that.
ethics won't be
What you will do with a
compromised?
waste organ?
Huh?
You
Don't
can
Do you
allocate
think
that
ethics
organ into
won't
someone
be
else.
compromised?
What is compromise? Tell me what.
Ethics, your ethics. Don't you think
Ethics,
that?
isn't it more ethical to actually use someone's organ and save other life who is struggling? Can you pay any price for life? A person is deceased out there and it will be okay. Otherwise, if he'll be buried or something, his organs are going to decay. And you can use those organs for other things. So why not to use those organs in order to save other lives? And we know that like humans are very, very rare. Like our organs are also rare. So many of people are fighting for their life, suffering a lot. So many of
Oh,
people are
then some
dependent
people,
from that. So what
random
about
people
that financial?
claiming they were dead.
They are allocating the financial resources to their families. So what about that allocation? How you are going to cope up with that?
Okay, you mean they're allocating, but don't you think people will kill random people to sell them and claiming they were dead? Might be they can do
What?
so.
It
you know
is about like if a
I
person out there in a
say,
mortuary and he is having no person who can claim the body, they can actually like doctors can have the right of taking off their organs before they are disposing the body off to the crematory or wherever they are going to be buried. Or there are so many people who constantly ask themselves to actually donate their organs. If they have said no, then it is okay. If their family are saying no, then it is understandable. But when there is no like it is an orphan body or even like I am finding some body out there and I am doing its final rituals, so I will say that
So
okay, you
you
can
are
take out
talking
the
about
organs.
specific situations. You are talking about specific
I
situation,
am
but
not talking
generally
about
everyone
specific
has someone.
situation, I'm
that
talking
is
about
Everyone,
allocating those organs to the need
right,
one,
that is
needy
one
one.
a specific example, right? I mean, there's a
those
lot. If you see a
people
lot of
are
popular people, right? They allocate their organs to the
uh,
hospitals as certain
there's
people,
a
right? So
there's a
that
very
could be done.
scarce there's a very
It's a
scarce
very good
population
work.
which has no one for them. They are in a scarcity. Okay. And the question was the transportation of organs within the limited time. If a person has already given the consent for donation, you
Up.
can find a body.
Time's up, everyone. Stop talking right now. Okay. So, all right. Everyone who's listening, listeners, you can cast your votes in the poll dropped by Jelly Bean in the chat. And now, time for the next round. Let's see who will be debating next. Harsh, can you spin the wheel and can you please announce the name of the two participants of Team C?
Yeah, sure. So let's start. Let's see who's coming next. Oh, it's Saul and Kuldeep.
And again, can you please
Yeah,
spin the wheel again for the Team D?
yeah, sure.
Thank you.
So, so it's Ashish and Gojo.
All right. So I'm announcing the topic. Please drop the topic in the chat. So,
Yes,
are
sure.
universal basic income policies a sustainable solution for economic inequality? Are universal basic income policy a sustainable solution for economic inequality? So, this is the topic, and the words are redistribution and stabilization. So, one word is redistribution, and second word is stabilization. So, Harsh, who's going in favor and who's going against?
Yeah, I dropped in the poll. In the first half, Saul and Kuldeep, Team C, will go in favor with the word redistribution, and Ashish and Gojo will go against with the word stabilization. And remember, guys, last time in Group 1, people did not follow the rules. Both the teams got 3 penalties each. First penalty of not using the word, second penalty of going over the time, third of interrupting their own teammate. Over that, one
Oh
team
my
will also
God.
get disqualification because they
Seriously,
interrupted
Harsh?
other team.
Oh my God,
Yeah,
I don't believe this. Oh no, who's that? Like, so sorry for them, but who's like, which team disqualified?
yeah, it's a surprise, but you will get to it.
Okay, now you're teasing everyone here. Okay, all right. So let's start the second debate and for the second round. And guys, please pay attention. As Harsh mentioned, one team disqualified. It's a serious thing. You have to pronounce your given word and you have to follow the rules. So I really hope if you don't know the rules, you can check it out. Still, you have to follow them. So yeah. I'm going to count 3, 2, 1, and then your debate will start. So, okay. 3, 2, 1. Your time starts
Okay.
now.
So here, so here's a question of me towards the opposite team, that just like we get the equality from stabilization, the same way we get universal basic pay will make us do welfare to the person to the point, like what he requires. If he requires spectacles, he can get spectacles with it. If he don't require the medicines, he won't get. So it is doing welfare. Do you agree? And why will you reject with this benefit?
Okay. Ashish, I would like love to answer your question. As it is like as we know about the equality, so as we will get the universal basic income, it will be really helpful for our as it will be helpful to the people who is not earning a lot, and that will be equality economics, and it will redistribute to the people and help their needy when they need the most. So why do you think that it's not going to happen? Like universal incomes will not be distributed to the people. It's a sustainable solution. Why do you think so that?
Entrepreneurs, most of our entrepreneurs contribute a lot in our GDP, and they also they also provide job to the people. If they have sufficient money, they can survive. Uh, they provide stabilization to the citizens. If they are contributing huge amount, if there is a uh, there is a like problem. Uh, so what is the problem? Like people are getting job.
Okay. Um, as if universal income will be distributed to the people, like as you mentioned about the rich people, they are donating a lot. But as we know, the richest become rich and the poor become poor. But if we'll distribute to the people, to the income, basic income to all the person, and then it will be really helpful for them. How do you feel like it's a like we'll redistribute the money what the richest they distribute to the society to the
So
help
I
the
want
peace
to
people.
answer your
It will
question.
be really
Like
helpful for them.
I want to answer your question. If you're thinking about stabilization, you should focus on the welfareism. You should focus on education. You should focus on in the schools. You shouldn't be focusing on that this person will be allowed to drink and drive. No.
No, no, no.
Why you want
Actually,
everyone to drink and drive? Let everyone get education. Let everyone get the medicines. It will be more beneficial instead of paying them. Do the infrastructure, tax them, and build infrastructure. Why are you against the concept of stabilization? Why you want to create the destruction in the society?
see,
Russia,
imagine we have.
yeah, see the concept of Russia and learn from that. They are only they are only doing some welfare of the people, not increasing money, like not giving them money.
See, there are a lot of ample amount of people who are not earning a lot, and if they will be getting help from this income, that would be really helpful for them for the education to the children. And redistributing this amount of money, I don't feel that it's a problem. Actually, it will really help our economic as every person will be focused and they will get to know about the learnings and the societies. There is no
So,
barrier of the money for them.
so the way
Sol, do you
ISRO
want
is
to add
bringing,
anything? Sol, do you want to
yeah,
add any point?
yeah, I want
Yes.
to answer your
I
point
mean,
first. Like the way the ISRO is bringing stabilization in the country by giving reforms to everyone, by providing weather sensing satellites to everyone, to all farmers equally. The same way, this policy of not giving the universal pay to everyone, but investing on ISRO will benefit them. If you give the power to the people who are not that much educated, they will do drink and drive. Are you in the favor of drinking and driving, or you are in the favor of ISRO providing us facilities like weather sensing and making us aware about environment and the
Soul,
world?
Soul, please answer the, please counter him. Soul.
Okay, since he don't want to counter me, I want to ask you another
Sorry,
question.
I'm speaking here. Sorry, it was muted, but I'm speaking here. So the thing is, we have Earth resources of Earth are limited, but we all we have to do is see in our hands we have only policies which can spread the money but not the resources. So this economy is what are what decides this redistribution of resources.
Time's up,
So
everyone.
So,
I'm sorry, time's up. So now, as you know, uh, as we did in the last round, your guy is going to switch the roles. Who is going against is in this time he is going to be in favor, and the words are also changed. So if you got the word, what were the words? Let me see. If you got the word redistribution, so this time you have to use stabilization, and if you get the stabilization, then you have to use redistribution. And your 5 minutes, can the timer will be set? It's 4:57, but I have to. We will start on 5 minutes.
can you please
Moon.
reconfirm
It's
that?
all right. We can initiate from here. It's all right.
Wait, can you confirm that we have the word stabilization or redistribution, because the in the pin message there is contradiction with the voice and the text.
Okay, so which word you got initially?
Wait.
I'm asking you the same thing.
I'm really sorry. If you are
You
in
have
I
to
think if
just
you're
switch your words. It's just that you have to switch the
Yes,
words.
yes, I got it.
Yeah.
So
So
I want
countdown. Yeah,
if you
countdown
don't know
starts
the
new again.
word, yes, but I think he is in doubt. Like if you don't know the word, which word is like you were using this time, you have to change the word. So what was your word?
no, I got it now. This time my word is redistribute. No, my word is redistribute. Okay, yes.
All
yeah,
right,
so
okay then. Thank you.
stabilization.
Okay, so I'm gonna say three, two, one, and then you guys can start. Okay, 3, 2, 1, and go.
So
Yeah,
Hello,
again, I
Ashit.
want
I
to
want to.
okay, I want to ask you a question. Like, if you think about the actual way of redistribution, it is not like if someone is healthy, providing them the medicine. It is like if someone requires something, providing them that thing, and that thing come when we have universal basic income. Because if we construct infrastructure, it might not be helpful for everyone. Manrega was not helpful for everyone, but if I have weak eyes, buying spectacles will be beneficial for me. If I'm preparing for, let's say, DRDO exams, spectrum will not be helpful for me. Do you agree? Do you want that a DRDO aspirant should be given spectrum book to read, like, or you
Uh,
want him money for buying any book, other book he want? Answer it.
So basically, I don't agree the statement. Basically, the it should not be like universal basic income should not be given. The reason because to stabilize our economy, if we'll give the income, the people they will be like relaxed that we are have some income, even we are not going to work. It will really not helpful for a longer run. If we have a some, if we don't have that, then the people will really hard work hard for that, and that will really boost or to equal our income, and that will really helpful. Why do you think like people will need money in a free, like how it will really help? It's not about the, it's not a sustainable solution for that. To stabilize
But
our society, it would be really will helpful that people and all will know the importance of working and to know how to be stand on their foot. Don't you think
can
so
I
that?
answer it? Can I answer you?
I
Like,
see.
if you want actual way of redistribution, you should align yourself with sustainable development goal. And the sustainable development goal 12 talk about responsible consumption and production. If you treat everyone equally, then that not going to be beneficial. Everyone is unique, and for their unique needs, there should be universal basic income so that they can survive in this world. Everyone has the article 20 in Indian constitution talk about the right to livelihood. Are you against the right to livelihood and responsible consumption? Answer it.
Yeah, when it comes to responsible consumption, you can see in our India itself there is wide range of difference between wealthy and unwealthy. We have the most wealthiest persons as well the most number percentage of population below poverty line. If you see the wealth of Ambani, Adani, these people, it's like multiples compared to the rest of population. So this causes lack of civilization in the society itself. Like the wealthy people are getting more wealthier. So to start with, everyone needs some minimum amount of income. So like already wealth is concentrated within a few people. So those people are getting richer and richer, whereas poor people are becoming poorer. So if you have basic this thing, a basic
You are interrupting too much time. Like I want to invite Goju to speak. Like since you are taking
Yeah,
so much time.
I feel that redistribution of money will promote economic growth, and it will very helpful for the welfare of the people. Maybe because of infrastructure, because of the exploitation of entrepreneurs, they are not getting good income. So we have to do redistribution. Why you are not in the favor of that?
Basically, Gojo, as the money, the income that it will be helpful in our army where it needs most. We are not going to do the charity for the people. Like there are thousand millions of people whom, if we are going to give that, would not be a very big helpful. But for our country, our nation, if we will do different inventions and changes, that will really help us. We
And
will
how will you
invest
get
our
the
income.
army?
It's like not the people whom we are going to do that. Why do you think so?
And I
Like
want
it
to
will
ask
be
you a
helpful.
question. How will you get that army? Army becomes the from the people. We the people make the army. We the people make the everyone. And
Yes,
I want that the money
absolutely.
should be
so
redistributed to the people, the soul of the
So
constitution. We the people of India.
basically, yeah, the
so
army, if they
Well,
become, so the
have
tools
to
they will
start.
use, they need it. So how do we get that? Are we going to use the army's income or the person who is doing that?
and
We are
we
not
want
going
people
to
to
use. We
settle
need that
equality. So there
We
is no
income
want
amount
from
of
the government
investment. So
only.
there are some people.
we want
There is
human
lot of
factor.
money,
And
black money. We should. There is a lot of money, black money. Politicians are doing corruption. Sometimes it seems like so. Why they cannot distribute that money to the poor people?
I want to understand.
Redistribution is very
I
How
want
can
important.
you find out?
I want to
Gojo,
add
how can
point
you
the
find it?
distribution
If
should
it's
be
that
done
simple,
to
if
all the
it's that
people.
simple, that corruption wouldn't have happened, na? So I don't feel that it's going to be a good
Time's
in
up.
universal.
Time's up, everyone. So now all the listener cast your votes in the poll of this round dropped by Jelly Bean in the chat. And now time for the next round. Let's see who will be debating next. Harsh, can you please spin the wheel for Team E
Yeah, Team E on the mark.
and announce the names of
Yeah.
participants of Team B?
For participant of Team E are Christmas lights and Niklesh.
And what about Team F? Can you please again spin the wheel?
Sure. That are Sukku and Tejas.
For this round, the topic is, are festivals, special days losing their importance? Are festivals, special days losing their importance? Words are tradition and globalization. Tradition and globalization. So, Harsh, can you please tell who's against and who's in favor? And the
Yeah,
words as well.
yeah. So in the pinned comment we can see Team E is in the favor for the first half with the word tradition and members are Christmas light and Niklesh. Team F is in against with the word globalization with the member Suku and Tejas. Keep in mind, use the word do not interrupt. Again, group 2, like they misbehaved and they actually violated many of them. So they will face the repercussion again. So,
Right, I'm going to say, okay, 3, 2, 1. The time starts now.
Okay, so in my opinion, tradition is something very significant, and also festivals are those things that are very significant in the society, and especially in terms of India. And the question that are festival special days losing their importance? Obviously, they are losing their importance because now people are more focused on showing off things rather than enjoying it in a real sense. They are using it, to post on social media rather than involving with the families or friends. So the real sense of the festival is to come together and enjoy and share the happiness together. But this is in this case, it is not happening. Yeah.
I will say to you about that for the festival, what we are doing that if we are in India, so we should be globalized now. So it's an important thing. If we are not a globalized, so we should not succeed. We should not develop our mindset. So that's very important thing to be a globalization. That's very important thing. If we are having some traditional festival, if we are having some traditional culture, so it's our own culture. But who said like that, if we should not adapt the modern culture, we should not adapt the globalization is a very important thing. If we are adapting, it's a very helpful to develop your mindset.
The
Okay.
globalization is
So there's a very
okay.
okay, I would like to go. There's a very popular saying, a hungry belly has no ears. In the same way, right now, at the moment, the world is moving at a very fast pace. And with this fast pace, India and the people of India are not more concerned about the festivals, rather they are more concerned about their careers and their goals. Like we can see the examples, half of like students comprise almost the India is a youth country. It almost more than 50%. All of them are busy in their preparations. Festivals are were once a thing for joy and happiness, but now is a escape from their work and from their mental pressure, and just so that they can study for their respective exams. Moreover, I feel festival as right as of now, it's a blend. India as a country is shifting to digital right now. Everybody, instead of having their cultures chanting mantras and their things, they are rather doing it just a status and everything. Moreover, I think that busy lifestyle is also one of the factors which is hindering the festivals as of now. And I would say the traditions, which was once a part of their culture and identity, are those traditions which also used to hinder their progress. Moreover, traditions were mostly made by, it is thought that traditions are mostly made by men to control women and are a part and is a strong instrument towards patriarchy.
But as you are saying like that, now are we are festival days losing their importance? Or if the only because of the globalization, we cannot see like that. If we are globalizing, if the India is globalizing, only because of that we are losing the importance. Why you are considering like that? The if we will not globalize, so at this moment we where the India wanna become, India are about to become a superpower. India about to become a greatest economy of the world. So it's just only because of the globalization. So if India is doing the globalization, so that's very important thing. Only because of that we cannot say like that the importance of festival are losing. So that's very important thing. If you are blaming on only the globalization, that's the very wrong thing. If we are not going to globalize, if let's suppose that we are not going to globalized, so that's very important thing. How can we develop, how can the India develop, how India will become a traditional? So that's the important thing. If we are having any traditional things, so it's our own quality now. So we should go for the more things, we should go for the more new things, we should adapt some modern culture as well. So that's very important thing. Only because of that we cannot say like that.
The point is, we are focusing on just we were discussing about the importance of the festival, not regarding the globalization and what India is, at a worldly stage is showing. So I think tradition and festivals are basically correlated. And when we talk about India, obviously at a larger term, whenever we celebrate festival at a very good pace, at a like the at which coming together and celebrating in a real sense, then the globalization will also be at a good pace. Also, at the same point of time, tradition and festival also be celebrated in a very peaceful way, because obviously, if you celebrate your festival very nicely, very
Time's
soothingly,
up,
then
everyone. Time's up. So I think by now you got to know what is switch means. So again, you guys have to switch and words also switch. So I really hope you understand that. So okay, three, two, one. Time starts now.
Okay, I would go lead first. Okay, so there's also one saying that a computer can never replace a book. No matter how much you get digitalized, the feel of a book can never replace how the traditional learning works. And moreover, I feel that globalization as a thing is a progress towards humanity. When globalization enters, the discrimination eradicates. When globalization is a very strong term towards it makes nation as a medium and people as a family. So I believe festival is a very strong medium in a globalized world in order to connect and in order to share ideas and everything.
Yep, you are absolutely right at your place. But if I will say to you that that if we are having the tradition, if we are having the traditional things, if we are having something old things, if so that only because of that, if I will say to you that we are losing our importance of the festival, like that if we want to globalize, we want a new thing, we want some modernization. So only if I will say that because of that we are getting the mindset, we are grasping a new thing. I want a new things, I want a new updated thing, I want a robo, I want some AI technologies. So only because of that we are just losing our importance of the traditional things. If I will say that we are the peoples are not studying the book. So yeah, it's the thing.
There is a concept of cultural globalization that is very important to look here, because when we talk about cultural globalization, then it depicts that, your culture, your values, what are the customs you are following. So cultural for a country, and for a country sticking to the cultural globalization, and to stick to that, the country has a very big impact in the world, that the tradition, the customs of from where it is coming from. Don't you think that cultural globalization is, something that is giving India a respect to in the worldly societies?
Yeah, you at this time you are right. But if I will say to you that if if we are being the globalized, if we are going towards the global to be a globalized, so it's very important thing to don't lose our festival. That's happening in nowadays. If I will say to you that we are not getting the happiness like in Diwali and the Holi, so all that festival, we are losing the importance. We are losing that what was the tradition. The people don't want to learn. The people don't want to get to know about that. What was the major core of that festival? Why we are celebrating that thing. So that's very important thing. Only because of the globalization, they are just doing. They want to grab some modern culture. They want to grab something new things, something very new things. They don't want to learn old things. That's the important thing. So if we are going to modernize, so it's very important thing. We should not forget our traditional. So whenever we are going towards the modernization, it's very
Okay,
important
I would
thing that
like to
we are
speak.
leaving.
Okay, so let me speak now. See, man is by constitution a religious animal. So no matter how much changes come, no matter how many, see, all work, no play make Jack dull. In the same way, in a globalized economy where world is exceeding in a very fast pace, in the global village or also needs some festivals, right? And festivals are not just a mere escape, but they are rather a display of spirituality and their culture, their freedom of expression. And no matter how much things are commercialized, how much globalization happens, things will never change. Things are something static, and as there is sun and moon, the same way festival will still hold their significant importance no matter how much it is commercialized or what.
Okay, but I don't think it is right because see, Britishers called us rootless, and tradition is always linked to roots. If you don't have roots, foreigners will come and invade you. And the same thing happened with India. Peoples were not aware with their traditions. They manipulated them. That they do not have any culture, they do not have any traditions, they do not have any root, and so that's how they colonized India. So I think tradition is very important for any country to become sovereign and powerful. If you do
because
not
of the
have,
globalization because of the globalization, we are trying to eradicate these kind of thinking, by showing the various temples like Ayodhya and all. Yeah, just with the help
Time's
of
up.
globalization, we are doing it.
Time's up. Time's up. Time's up. So now you can vote. Like the poll is dropped in the chat, and you guys can vote. And like yeah, we are going for the second round. So Harsh, can you please announce the rules and what is second round all about?
Yeah, sure. So you can have a cup of tea, cup of green tea, iced tea, blue tea, any tea you want, right? Do not have much coffee because we will not extend the session any further. Like it's hardly around 30 minutes remaining. And now coming to round two. First, let me tell you, actually two teams disqualified in round one. You know that?
Oh my
So,
God, Harsh, this is the time to disclose it.
yeah.
Okay.
So see, actually two teams, Team A and Team C, were disqualified directly.
Oh my God. Seriously,
Yeah.
what about the third part? Like last team who were debating just now? What about them?
The
They are
results
safe or
are being
not?
calculated. Results are
I
being
am
calculated.
concerned.
Yeah,
I'm
results are
concerned
being
about
calculated.
them.
Mm. And over that, we have the topic for round two. That is, should tech companies be liable for content posted on their platforms? Special parties, we do not have any words this time. So they are free to go anywhere they want. Although they did not
Sorry
go
to
as
interrupt
well in the
you.
previous round and got disqualified, please do not interrupt for now. Okay. So this is the thing. You have the topic. You have to speak on it. Now the switching will happen, but against one-on-one. Till now we are having duo versus duo, but from now on it will be one versus one. Okay. Each round will consist of 6 minutes. In each 6 minutes, there will be switch in every 3 minutes. So now, three participant versus three participant. It will be one versus one each of 6 minutes each, means total 18 minutes. In each 6 minutes, there will be two parts, part A, part B. In each part, there will be a switch after 3 minutes. So this is all about round two. So Sanyogita, how do you feel about today?
What? What?
How do you feel
Actually,
about today?
I am really upset about the two teams who disqualified. And but yeah, these are the twists and turns about this debate. So what should we do about them? There's nothing we can do. Feeling good? Yeah. Because I'm with
Hmm,
an amazing host. That's why I'm feeling good. That's the only reason to be happy.
okay. Someone said Team D. Where like
Who said? What about second
you
round,
have
Harsh? When we are going to start second round?
it will be disclosed in a while. Like judges are calculating. It's a short
Mm-hmm.
call.
All right. This time it's gonna be more fun because one person is going against one. And yeah, let's see.
Hmm. Okay.
What are you feeling, Harsh, right now while announcing
Uh,
disqualification?
hmm, I'm not sure like what to say. Guys really prepared that much, but just because they did not follow the rules. Hmm.
Hmm, true. Everyone is like, oh my God, I'm very excited because the third round is the only round which is left. First two rounds are already decided, right?
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So
Come on,
any
Harsh,
idea like
say.
who can be there from E and F? Any idea you have?
No, don't do it. Like, I don't know. I just really, okay. For me, I think, let me think. Both were good, but I can't choose one. You say which one is your favorite in both of the teams.
Hmm.
Host
I
should be
guess,
diplomatic. No, no, no. Don't
yeah,
say anything, Harsh. We should be diplomatic.
yeah, it's a big thing.
Yeah. We can ask, like, we can check the poll. I'm just checking it so that I can get an idea what people are thinking right now.
Hmm.
I have to vote, then I can see the results. Seriously? We can do one thing, Harsh. I'm gonna vote for one team and you have to choose the another team.
Yeah, we can do like participant kindly uh, vote fast. Like the time is running up, we are closing the votes.
Yes, do it faster.
Hmm.
Team A, Y, and Ans. Team D, Soul and Kuldeep. Oh my god.
It's taking a lot of time.
Yep, it's fine, it's okay. This is not disqualified. Hi guys.
Even I'm looking at it, but what to say?
It's okay, it's okay, it's okay.
Few of admins are, confusing me. Like, I was thinking for a while what's happening, but then I be like,
Yeah.
no, 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 it's not mid them. Like, that's why I was silent. I was thinking for a while, oh, wait a second, what happened? But actually, everything is
Yep.
fine. Mm, some of the
Mm-hmm.
hosts are not well today, I guess.
Some of the hosts,
Yeah,
seriously? What, like,
yeah,
you are now just,
yeah. I'm
you
I'm not
know,
well today. Like I guess I'm not well today. That's why I'm being so diplomatic. Because if it was not a debate, I swear I would have roasted the admins. I'm not good today. That's why I'm not roasting them. You know?
oh, that's good. That's good.
Yeah. So polar stop now, and
Hmm.
we will have the teams for the last.
Okay. Waiting, Harsh. How long?
Mm, I guess maybe 2-3 minutes more. And by the way, someone was texting me, like a few members were texting me, that
Mm-hmm.
why not to give second chance to the losing team. See, empathy is a thing, but today we have a fixed schedule. Today we have a fixed format. In that
You
format, only
wanted.
6 players can go in the second. Yeah, there are few participants and few listeners as well. My DM
Hmm.
is now full with 17 DMs. I'm not even looking at many.
Oh my God, seriously. In that case, I am lucky, you would say. I I have no DM, it's just you and yeah.
Yeah,
I think
that's
people see like you are the more evil in both of us.
yeah. Always, I am the evil, right?
Oh no, Harsh, I'm just kidding. You're a
Mm-hmm.
charming host, to be very honest.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Not they are hoping. They have high hopes from you. That's why they're texting you.
Yeah, the admin is again, confused. God, so someone is not in good mood today, I guess.
And who's that? You're not just saying the name, you're just beating around the bush. Come on, Harsh. Say it.
Hmm.
How long, Harsh? How long?
What should I say? Judges, where are you? Come to the rescue. We are running
I
short of
am
time. This
I
lady is
am
gonna
the
eat me up.
I am the audience right now and I'm just speaking for them. Like how long, Harsh Rawat? How long?
Okay. Let's make it interesting. Can we make it little interesting? Okay. Wait.
How is that
So gonna
possible?
gonna fire the whole VC. Not whole VC. I'm not that cruel admin. But gonna do something. You know what? Just see the chat. Can you count down from 10 to 1?
Okay. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2,
Yeah,
1.
count 1. Yeah. So here in the chat you can see we have
Oh,
certification for all
thank
the
God.
participants who participated today.
Oh my God, Harsh, you always have something to make it
Yeah,
interesting. Mm-hmm.
yeah. Yes. So you all can download your certificate at least till participation. The winners will be disclosed later. So as the last round participant, speaker of the day, runner up of the day, and team of winning. So can we have the final participants?
Yes, please.
It's taking too long.
I'm thinking what is going to happen in the results of second round, Harsh. That's gonna be more difficult and they'll take more time after that, I think.
Even I'm thinking the same.
I'm reading your mind. That's why I said it.
Yeah. And topic, by the way, the same admin topic is already pinned in the chat. Like someone
Yes,
is really in bad mood today, I guess. Someone is really in the bad mood. I will not mention the name,
Harsh.
you know. This much of roasting is
See,
too much for the same admin again and again.
seriously?
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, like now I'm feeling that I have this little kiddo with me who's now demanding for useless things like every now and then he's just shouting at my ears that please get me this, and I'll be like, no, you actually do not need that.
Oh my God.
Yeah, can we have the names? It's taking eternity. Okay,
Now
so
I'm enjoying it.
finally we have names. God,
Oh my God. Oh my
God came
God.
to our
Thank
rescue.
you.
Yeah. So,
Please, please announce.
yeah. So here in the chat, you can see last pin message. The last pin
Yes.
message says, should tech companies be liable for content posts on their platform? This is the topic, against which Team A is Shivansh, Mani and Gojo. Team B is Christmas Lights, Niklesh and Ashish. They will go head on by their series. Like number one will go against one, number two against two, number three against three. So Shivansh and Christmas come on the stage.
My God.
Over to you,
All
Sayugita.
right. Yeah.
Yes, which
So
side
I
I am?
think you
Like
know.
for side or against?
Yeah, the first person will be on 4, the second person will be against. And then after 3 minutes, it will be switched.
Okay.
No words this time.
Because should tech
So Shivansh is in 4, obviously. Team A member will start speaking in 4.
Okay.
And yeah.
Tell me when to
So
start.
I'm okay. I'm counting 3, 2, 1. Then you can start. Okay. So 3, 2, 1. Time starts now.
Okay, so
No, it's not
Christmas
started.
Light, my respected opponent. So I'm supporting the side, yes, that tech companies should be held liable for their content pasted on their platforms or whatever they are showing, because it is for the security. It is for so many of reasons out there. There are so many kids out there who are underage. They are using applications like why TikTok is got banned because their uh, content was not that good. There are so many of the companies who just start those application with the profit in their mind, so they do this. So that is why platforms should be held liable for their content on their platforms. Like TikTok got banned, even recently Steak got banned. So what's your view on this? Over to you, Christmas.
Just one word, penny wise, pound foolish. See, you said TikTok got banned, but can't you see that
Could you
reels are
speak louder?
yeah, so just one word, penny wise, pound foolish. Okay, so see, TikTok got banned, you saw that, but can't you see that reels are so much popularized, the engagement, the algorithms, which are especially focused not on the quality but rather the quantity, how much time you content. And there are many such cheap apps named. So the saying is, if not they, then someone else. If the companies like Meta or Google, if they would do that, so other company will emerge and they will be using VPN and everything. See, people needs privacy. Privacy is something which can never be compromised. Freedom of speech and open platform is the need of the hour. That's why popular apps like Reddit are and Quora are popularizing. Uh, also,
Okay, so
yeah.
you mentioned about Instagram Reels, right? And don't you know about the case which is happening in the United States itself against Mark Zuckerberg about that 14 like below underage girls, basically let's say minor girls, they are exposed to nudity, and this interview is actually very viral out there in the social media and the internet and on the reels itself. So there is so much of concerns arising for the people that people are actually like students or those minor girls and minor kids are getting exposed to these uh, content which are there on that tech platform. So how you are going to cope up with those?
See, apart from that, the issues regarding someone's safety, there's also something called company. As a company, they need to scale, they need to show the profits. And if they won't do that, how will they scale? And there will be practical challenges for the company as well. People would not be using those platform very regularly because it will be heavily moderated. You see countries like Iran, Turkmenistan, are they happy? No, they are not. They don't even have the access to do that. That's why there's also a case which you might not know. Turkmenistan has the highest number of VPN users, and more in India. In India, porn is banned, right? But it is still so much accessible. India stands as the third nation to be consuming the highest of that adult content. So what my saying is, if you ban this, there will be another. So rather, let the big companies
What?
hold these. Yeah.
So you are saying like those
Stop.
things are ethical and justifiable?
Stop, guys. Now you have to switch the rules. I hope you know the rules. So you have to switch. Okay, three, two, one. Time starts now.
Should I speak
Okay,
first?
Christmas, like, yeah.
Okay. So I feel that you mentioned accountability and responsibility. I'll be saying other things like, encouraging better moderation
Timer.
practices. Yeah.
Yes.
See,
Yes, I
encouraging
was just
better.
saying that timer is not on. Please don't cut my marks. Yeah, continue.
See, encouraging better moderation and practices is necessary. And no matter what the app you are using, like government can still put restrictions on VPN. So no matter how
So,
much, yeah.
so what about free speech? Like if government can control your content, then it will also control the things which are against the interest of the government. Like this is what American, like recently the elections were happening. All the legacy media, like all the BBC, CNBC, those media which are shown on the TV, they were opposing Trump. They were comparing Donald Trump to be with the Hitler. But what happened? Rise of the free speech by Twitter. X, Elon Musk was there. So people were actually giving their honest opinions over the X because they were not having any support for Kamala. They were just spreading those news. Like we are also having in our country. So many people, of course, so many of the people call those media as they are like bought up by some ruling government in India. So what about the free speech, man? How we are going to define the free speech if their content is going to be regulated? Just give me an answer for this.
See, there's a very fine line between free speech and bullying and trolling someone. And in the name of free speech, people forget their limits and they cross it every time. The internet is filled with slurs, and there's always something hateful going on, bullying or racism. Everything is at the peak, right? After Elon Musk has taken over Twitter, it has been a complete chaos. Okay, and don't you think that a very healthy environment is necessary so that people can access things like that? Even in Telegram, he was arrested for that only. Telegram is promoting terrorism and things like that. ISI, it is a
Telegram,
illegal.
CEO got arrested because he was letting people know the truth. Israel was actually spreading so much of money to not to let any news, any media of Gaza go out in the public. That's why they arrested him in the France. So
There was also accusations against Telegram that they are having terroristic things are going on that, and moreover,
okay, so
the
if he found guilty, then put him in the jail. I'm not saying that he is open to do the terroristic accountabilities. Like he should not just do.
let me
Like government should not just ban the things, not to take those
give
free
a
right from
minute.
the people, free
Can I
speech from the
speak?
people.
Just
And
a
I have a
second.
question to ask you that. Uh, how can you ensure that liability does not turn platform into very narrow and very sanitized spaces, like which can be
Uh,
profitable for one side only?
can you just yeah, you're exceeding the yeah. See, you see WhatsApp, it is popularized even if it is encrypted. End-to-end encryption is provided. So the same can be done with Telegram. It can provide end-to-end encryption, but Telegram
It
provides
is
secure
having,
data.
man.
No,
It is
it's not.
having.
I give
Telegram is
example.
most end-to-end encrypted, man. Who
It
said
doesn't
this to
provide
you?
it don't provide any data to the
Your
government.
chat are going to be with you. This is
Yes,
free
Stop,
speech,
guys.
man.
Time's up. Time's up. Okay. So,
Yeah,
now
wait,
for
we have
this,
an announcement. Like,
yeah,
we're
I
gonna invite
read it.
judges. Yeah, Sayogita, kindly invite the judges.
Oh, I don't know about this. Like, for what, Harsh?
Yeah,
Okay,
okay.
I would love
Let
to invite. Okay, you can do it.
yeah.
Uh,
So inviting the judges.
Harsh,
Yeah,
why are we inviting like,
for
sorry?
pairing, right?
No, the next pair is like I already mentioned. So that is the pair.
Okay.
You can go with it.
Yeah,
Okay,
so
so
I
we
was
can go with
about
it.
to. Hmm. Yeah, Harsh, you can announce the second participant for the second go, like for this time.
Yeah, that is uh Mani and Ashish for the second
All
pair.
right.
Like, I was the third. Okay.
Okay,
So I think
Okay, I have a question
Kashish
to
is in
you.
against. Wait,
I'm
guys.
against
Ashish, you are
the.
in against, and yeah, and your time starts now. Then you can start, okay?
okay. I would like to
Okay,
start
I have
with
a.
by giving. Listen, I would like to start with by giving the example of newspaper and traditional media. You know, they are held accountable for all the contents they publish it, and I think the now the tech is more influential than the traditional media, and they should be liable for the same kind of treatment to make sure no wrongful activities is going on those tech platforms. What do
No,
you think about that?
I will disagree with you. The social medias are different thing. It's about society. They are not the like print media. They are not that much having means power. They are not that much. If Dhruv Rathi can't go and talk to the PM, but the NDTV and other channels can do. So we can't judge the both things in a same platform. And I have a question to the favoring team, like making tech companies liable for the current conflicts. Won't you think for the for the content won't conflict the fundamental right 19 second, which is talking about reasonable restriction? Like if the topic is should we make the
Listen,
companies
you said you said a reasonable restriction. That's what we are talking about. We are talking about make them put some reasonable restrictions so that to make sure they are kind of not promoting any kind of harmful activities. Because if you know if we give the free hand to tech companies, everybody wants to expand their business and they would use any kind of cheap trick to kind of no expand their business, right?
so that's
So
what I'm
it is
saying.
very
But on the
important
other
to
side,
kind of use the make them responsible for whatever the content is there. Otherwise, there will be riot in the country because you know people are going abusing each other,
no,
spreading
I
fake
will say that.
information, all those things.
Okay, I want to correct you that no, I'm talking about fundamental right 19, which talk about freedom of speech and expression, and that doesn't comes under reasonable restriction. That's what I'm saying. And won't you think that the fake bans towards the social media content will happen? The countries will ban all the content which is criticizing them. Like it's why we are having states. We are having state for the welfare, and the people who form the society have the right to criticize it, had to the right to express themselves. And second thing, if a company is providing a information, If anyone is providing the information, how can you punish the company? Suppose if I start abusing anyone, will you punish the English learner? No, English
No,
learner
okay,
doesn't
listen,
have.
Ashish, I got your question. Now let me speak that. I would like to ask, no, I would like to put one scenario. Somebody kind of spread some fake information on the tech platform, and because of that, it reaches to a lot of people, and because of that, a riot happened. Who should be held accountable for that?
The,
If there is
the
no, if the
government of
10
the
companies are
network.
not held accountable, that same scenario will happen again and again, and there will be no end to that. So it is very important to hold them accountable. And why to hold them accountable? Because they are earning from that money. Otherwise, they
No,
will use it cheaply to
Time
promote
up.
their
I want
platforms.
to add a
Time's
point
up,
like they
guys.
can't.
Stop,
Okay.
stop, stop. Okay, so now you have to switch, and I am I audible to Money? Like your time starts now.
Okay, so
Okay,
I have a question to you that when we talk about fundamental right 19 second, which we is reasonable restriction, it talk about that you can't defame someone, spread the fake news. We have seen that platforms, social media platforms intentionally promote a political ideology for their benefit. Maybe they want their car to be sold in other countries. They do that. So don't you think we shouldn't give safe harbor to those companies? What do you think?
I think the company should not be associated with any organization, and they are free. They kind of function independently. I don't think they're associated with any political party. Coming to I know everything has some pros and cons, and I would like to talk about the cons it will put. So if you make tech companies liable to put the restriction, that will put a lot of burden on the tech companies.
That
So
will
only
lead to
those
accountability.
listen. So those
You are
companies
you
which
are
are
saying
already
too much,
there,
right?
those companies which are already there in the market, they will able to survive somehow. But any new player, if somebody wants to do the entrepreneurship in the tech sector, they will not able to do so because they will not able to put so much cost in that. So the new businesses would not able to scale in the market. What do you think
Okay,
about that?
you are taking too much time out of the 2 minutes, so I want to interrupt you that if the companies can't grow, so that's a good thing because for growing the companies will use the politics. They will try to purchase and get some benefits from the political parties, and if we stop them from doing so, then there will be fair election, fair something. If tell me one thing, if a company is getting benefit from the political party just for spreading fake news and creating riots, will that company will get benefit? Or if the company is not providing fake information, restricting the content and providing fair information, that will spread. We know bad news is spread faster. The bad
Listen, listen.
companies will spread faster.
Listen, one
Are
thing,
you are you in the favor of that?
first of all, the companies function independently, and if a company is kind of favoring certain parties, the user are liable to not use their product, and that's how you put the restriction over the company. The
User
other thing is that, right, if you look at the government is trying to silence every voice against them. If we allow the company to put restriction, the government will pressurize those, uh, you know, uh,
government
I
is
mean,
bounded by the constitution. It can't provide restriction. Even the Supreme Court judgment are also there. They talk about the equality. They talk about that the restriction should be reasonable. Even there are various cases. Sahara Banu case. There was a Shreya Sengal case where two girls were stopped by the Supreme Court from getting punished. So there will be no such problems. You are living in a false dream. We are a democratic country where Supreme Court exists. So don't you think if something is constitutional, if the something which people of India have said, the educated people of India, we the people of India has said that should be followed? Tell me, Ashish.
no, the thing is like even you believe in a Supreme Court, you don't like uh, put a lot of restriction on Supreme Court. You like
Stop
let the
talking,
Supreme Court
guys.
function independently, right?
Time's up.
Other,
Your time's up. I'm sorry. This time is like late, and I started the time in my phone, so your time's up. I'm really sorry
but
to
we
say
were
that.
going according to this.
No, no, no. You started speaking, and the time was not started. So I started in my phone. So that's why I'm saying this.
Okay, no problem. Moon map, can you please turn
Yeah.
off the stop sharing your VC screen?
Yeah, I think last round is left. Like, she's not getting my voice properly, so that's why it's happened. So yeah, I think this is the last round for this evening, and the last participants are Gojo and Nikhilesh. So I'm going to notice the time in my phone, and you guys can, if Moon ma'am listening me, if the time starts on time, then it's okay. If it is going to be late, then I'm gonna start at my phone. Okay. So Gojo, yeah, start.
I am in favor.
Yes, you are in favor. Gojo is in favor,
Okay.
and the Nikhilesh is in against. So you guys can start. Moon ma'am, please start the time. If you are, if I'm audible. Otherwise, I will start in my phone. Okay, guys. When you start talking, I'll start the time. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go.
I think that companies should remove the content which is not good because they are accountable for that. They should maintain some ethics. If, for example, if the private photo of a woman or a girl is spread on a social media, so is it not its responsibility to remove that content? What do you think? Why you are in the against of this topic?
See, every person has a right to right to life and liberty, and in that the Article 19 talks about the free speech. So everybody has a free speech. But as you the question that you asked, okay, these kind of things should be removed from the platforms. So there are guidelines by which these things are getting removed. You know, whenever somebody posts some nude pictures and all, then it is automatically got removed by the platforms.
But on the Telegram, some terrorism and many things are already going on. So is it not the responsibility of the authority, main authority, uh, to remove that, to ban these type of activities?
Telegram is a company and it is separate legal entity, obviously, and it is working on it, and it is also at the same point of time banning all those things. But it's still there are obviously we're living in a society where there is a loophole. So this is considered in a loophole, but every company is trying their best to eradicate these kinds of problems and situations from the world. Yeah.
Okay. Uh, do you have a question?
Yeah, I have a question. Like, the companies, regarding the companies, company should not be liable because, company is a separate legal entity, and obviously at the same point of time, everybody has a right to speech with a reasonable restrictions, as our constitution talks about in Article 19, that everyone has a right to speech with regard to reasonable restrictions. Now, if we talk about the reasonable restrictions, the restrictions are those, like, you can't spread hatred, you can't create violence, and you can't uh, convey something that is anti nation and anti terrorism. So these kind of things are there.
But bro, please understand that like some foreign countries are promoting their propaganda. Okay, so if they will doing these things, then it will not be the good for the interest of the nation. So it's
Time's
the
up.
responsibility of the company.
Time's up, Gojo and Nikhilesh. Time's up. So now it's time for switch. So I think you guys are ready. 3, 2, 1. Time starts now.
Okay, as so the company is considered to be a separate legal entity. What does that mean? That an individual can bring a suit against that company. Also, in laws, in Indian laws, company is also termed as person. So, person includes company. So, company should be responsible for everything that is being posted on that platform, because there can be misleading items. There can be something that can emerge because of that. Violence can be emerged. So, every company should be responsible and should be liable for the content that is posted on the platform.
But bro, I don't agree with that because there will be lot of practical challenges in the enforcement of that. Company is already doing that, but still they are facing. So is it not the government responsibility of the government to support them?
The government is already supporting it. The government, there is Companies Act in India, which talks about these kind of situations where the companies has certain responsibilities to it, and there are rules and regulations in India. Also, there are various precedent by the Supreme Court of India where it is laid down that the company is not responsible for each and everything that is posted on internet, that is posted by the users of the internet.
But I feel that sometimes government become biased, what happened with the telegram owner, the like they arrested them. The French government arrested them. So this is bias. So how you can say that government is supporting? Like
Government is not
if
biased.
they have yeah.
Yeah, companies is something that is, there are users. It also totally depends upon the users. Now, if there is an election, all the users of the of particular company or the using some platform, they are driven by the political thoughts. So it can go either one ways or the other ways. It is not the company's responsibility to regulate it because it's basically obviously it's come down to the free speech. So yeah, it
Yeah,
seems like
but
that it is.
but on the sake of for the sake of free speech, you cannot say that every content is bad and we have companies' responsibilities to remove that.
Yeah, you are supporting my claim that obviously every company is not liable. Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes,
So
okay.
at the end, everyone was at peace.
Yes.
Yeah, that's cool. So finally, debate ends. What do you think, Sayogita? What will happen next? Who will win?
I am just excited about the results, and I'm not gonna say anything because in the first round I see that people got disqualified directly. So I don't know what to say. So I have no idea, to be very honest. I'm just waiting for the results. I'm very excited.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
the result will take a delay because this time too many participants did many violations. Like they
Oh
overlapped
my
each other
God.
many times, got over the time in this round as well.
Yeah.
Lots of
And
penalties, like there is a lot of penalty.
yes, yes. I have noticed this one thing that in first round and first part of that first round, there was a guy and he was like, okay, now I have a question. He was asking the same question from the other guy, and that was so cool. Like, okay, now you answer me your question. Who are like you asked me the same question. So it's like people are going in favor and against. It's very fun to listen to them.
Yeah, like you just have to counter everything. You are in favor, you will like, oh God, thank you so much. But the next moment you are in against. So the real debater only
Uh,
can win today.
you're not able to say that, oh, I was good in that side or that was my favorite side or something because
Yeah,
you
right.
are going to do both together. Yeah,
Mm.
it
By
was
the way,
very
we have,
exciting, Harsh.
yeah, even have published a final penalty board where we have mentioned that who got penalty for what in the first round. Like
Yes,
we
yes,
can
I have
say
seen it.
mm, A and Z and Y got disqualified directly. Then Team B, they got marks deduction. See, both the teams got penalized, but Team A got disqualified directly. It was something. Then D and C. In D, it was interruption, breaking word limit usage, interruption, minus 24 points. God, like
Oh my God. I'm also
like they
looking
actually
it
got
right now.
35, and out of like 37, and out of 37, 24 got reduced.
Yes, that's huge.
God,
Oh my God.
yeah, and
I think I have some background noise, but ignore it.
yeah, and from ENF, F got 8 deduction due to uh, they did not allow the opponent to present the point, and he
Yes.
got none deduction.
Oh, that's cool. They did
Mm,
well.
yeah, only one team, I guess, who got no deductions.
Right. So far.
Mm. Well, what do you think? Like, what will happen in this one? Whose are your top three picks? Like, which team, A or B?
Hmm. I like in last one, like the third round, I think I have one favorite in that because the other person was like directly said like okay, I'm sorry like that. But in other rounds, I don't think so. I have one person to choose because all of them were good. In last round as well, the other person was also good. And now, Harsh, you wanna hear some names? I'm not gonna say it. I'm very diplomatic.
Yeah, I can actually mention the name. The one person which I like the most is Harsh Rawat with a tag name Just Kidding. Don't you feel so?
Me too. Me too.
Yeah,
This
yeah,
is this is can I this person I can go for the name and I can also say that okay, Harsh Rawat was doing great
yeah.
in debate while he was
Mm.
not a participant of debate, but he did great. I heard him, he was like, oh my God.
Yeah, you know what? Actually, I got some DM when people saw me in the debate group. They were like, Harsh, are you participating as well? Are you really participating? I was like, no, I'm not. And they were like, Harsh, thank you. My aura. The only thing is today it was too confusing. Many things
Mm-hmm.
happened. Like this was the first time we did with this format. The format itself was very
Yeah.
confusing. Even I'm sure that after the debate, if you and me just sit in face to face and we will discuss the format, half of the format we have already forgotten. Like we don't even remember what was the format. It is too confusing, really. Like it was really tough to cope up, especially with the team names and members' names. I saw many things happen, but fortunately everything got in our end, like in favor of everyone at the end.
Yeah, initially I was also thinking that how I have no idea like how it's going to be. Is it a good idea or not? If we implement this, how it's gonna work? Like, is it work? Is it a good success or not? So yeah, I think it's a successful idea, and I am really excited
Uh,
to hear some participant talking about it, like how they felt about it, talking some like against, and then they are the person who are talking about on the same topic, on the favor of that same topic. Like firstly they're saying they are going against, and then they're going for favor. Oh my God, very thrilling
uh,
experience to be
actually,
very honest.
after
Yeah.
2 days debate, I am sure next time if we introduce the same format, the new host, if it's us, we will be scared, and if it's somebody else, they will be terrified. I'm damn sure about that thing. They will really like terrified that what format is this? We are not gonna do that. It's really, something. Like I saw many DMs, like my DM was filled. I was not able to, mute myself. So I was continuously receiving those notifications. I have to actually put my phone on silent. So it was
Oh
too
my
much
God.
for it. And every DM says another story. I was like, whom to read first, whom to read first, whom to respond first. God,
Oh my God. You have to mute
yeah,
everyone. You have to mute the notifications, okay?
yeah, that's what I did. Like tons of notifications I was getting. Well, can we invite a few members who would like to share the experience about today's debate until judges are
I
finalizing?
I really wanna hear them seriously. Please invite someone.
Yeah. Anyone from the participant want to join? Not the listener.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, I would
Anyone.
like to speak. I think first I'd like to praise the person who designed the rules. Because coming with this rule and idea that like you have to speak first on to supporting a topic and then you have to oppose the same topic. I think that was too good. I mean, this was something different, from the other debates. And for me, sometimes even me, when I was in the debate, right, also, I was sometimes kind of confused, like, which side I am. I had to remember, okay, I'm on this side. That was also happening with me. So it was a kind of interesting debate, and opinions were good. We had fun, and I think I got the chance to speak on the both side. And somebody mentioned that you can't complain about that. The topic was one-sided because you got the chance to speak on the both side, or be on the both sides. So I think it was a fair debate and an interesting one, different than the all the previous debates. That's all.
Okay, that's a lot of
I
compliment. Yeah,
Yeah, I
Gojo.
want to say, yeah, like in this debate, I have heard Sayogita. Like I am watching her for the first time in her host, and she is like wonderful for me. And you are also rocking. Uh, and like I was participating in this debate to overcome my fear, and now like when I was participating in round two, and my fear was removed at that time. So thank you so much for this opportunity. And yeah, like the debate format is amazing. Like I haven't seen such type of format uh, earlier. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you for the praises. Yogita, we both became the physiotherapists from now on. Like we are able to remove the fear of the participant. That's it. And
Oh
over
my
that
God.
money for you, the one who decided the format was Emperor. Later on, I joined, but most of the part, like 95, 98% of the part, was already done by Emperor. I just added a few things at the end, and other panelists as well, including Sanyogita too. So yeah, it was a combined effort, but most of it goes to Emperor. Even you saw the bot today. Have you seen our new buddy, our new kiddo in the group? You want to see it again? Let's say hi. So here we go. Where is our bot? Sanyogita, can you see our bot? Our lovely child. Where is it? Where is he? Yeah,
Oh my
here is
God, this
the
boat is
Imperial
amazing.
Spinner. You know, do you guys know this Imperial Spinner? Do you know who made this? Emperor. Emperor made this bot just especially for the debate. Like we actually hired a coder, right? We did not hire.
Yeah.
He did it by his own. God. Like making God just a bot just for a debate is
It
marvelous.
was amazing when he introduced the sport. Harsh Rawat was very excited, and everyone was excited. They were like, okay, how to use it, and they're trying it, and it was fun using it. It's very easy to use, and it will be a great help in future debates as well, and for other fun activities as well. So, yeah. And Gojo, it was like I was listening to you, and you said some beautiful words for me. So, thank you so much, Gojo. And yeah, I'm enjoying it. It's not like I'm a very good host, but I did a lot of mistakes. But I'm enjoying the process, and I'm enjoying it fully. So, yes, even I am excited for it. And Harsh, I am gonna say a lots of thank you to Harsh because he did most of the work and he made this process very, very easy for me. So, yeah, yes.
Yeah. So inviting for vote of thanks. Should we invite? No, we still have the results, right? So we should wait for the results. We will not leave you just right now. We have three special certificates. That's first for the speaker of the day, then runner-up of the day, and then for the whole team. The team are now Team A and Team B. As you know, like we have already decided that, and we have that in the chat. So Yogita, let's test your memory. Who were there in Team A and who were there in Team B? Tough question, isn't it?
I don't remember. I remember why and uns, I guess. And then I don't know in Team B because I was not, I was just searching for my script and everything. I was not even listening the names.
Yeah.
So
Actually, I'm talking
I
about
don't
round two.
know.
So in round two, in Team A, there was Shivansh, Mani, and Gojo. And in Team B, there
Yeah.
was Christmas Lights, Nikhilesh, and Ashish.
Yeah, I know the people from second round because I announced their name. But for first round, I have no idea.
Yeah. And just a short announcement extra. Like we are having one more event next week. Yeah, it's a paid promotion. Someone paid me for that, like heavily amount. Like I'm gonna order a 3 or 4 plate of momo today. Just kidding. So we are having something special. Like we can see in the chat, we have a poster that is of speech competition. You love the debate, and did you hate it when you do not have topic? Did you? Well, I do not guess you did, because if you did, you are something who I hates now. Well, jokes aside, if
Oh my God.
well, jokes aside, if you want topic in advance, you can go with the speech competition hosting next day by our beautiful, glamorous, and gorgeous hosts, that is Shirley and Weirdo. Both of them will host it on 17th of November at 8 p.m. only on EL Main VC. Stay tuned, poster seems very captivating, so as they are, be aware they are good at black magic. I would say they can captivate you by their gorgeous looks. I have not seen their DP, as I swear I have never slipped into their DM. Or maybe I am, I'm not
And
sure. Like,
I have
we
to
can,
mention that Shirley, my favorite. I am going to join that. Yeah.
yeah, me also. Do you guys interested? Are you guys interested how to do that? Just click on their profile. No, they will not block you. Like it's a first time opportunity to not get blocked by a female. Imagine, guys, have you ever seen this opportunity? No. This time you are getting it. Just DM
It's
them
a
and they
rare
will be like, yeah,
opportunity.
hi. Yeah, it's a rare opportunity that someone is calling you
Yeah.
from friend that DM us. Yeah, but the thing is, you need to be humble, you need to be polite, you need to obey your humanity, your mankind, and be a gentleman and gentlewoman also. Like today's LGBTQ. Well, so be humble, be gentle, okay, and do not get blocked by them, do not get reported by them. Well, that's all about the announcement part. Coming against to today's debate, we have some special members who did really well today, like Emperor. We always mentioned him, and he present here also. Emperor, you want to say any words for us, like for this charming host and this glamorous co-host?
Yeah, actually, I do want to say a lot of things, but I guess we have the results. So maybe we can proceed with that and later we can get to the vote of thanks if you don't mind.
Yeah, sure. So inviting judges, I guess.
We have UK.
Yeah, UK, IK. Yes, UK, you there?
Yeah, I'm here, but Weirdo is going to announce the result. I guess she's joining in a minute.
Ladies
So
first.
let us wait for her.
I'm here. Just give me a moment, please.
Take the whole hour.
I don't think that you guys have an hour to give me. You'll all be very pissed off. So, before I announce the result, very good morning, good evening to all of you. I have this habit of saying good morning because of all this shift and all. So, it was an exhilarating debate, and we have witnessed today. It was like every one of you brought like really great arguments, and like I want to say this, that action speaks louder than words. Like it was very dedicated. I could see that you were having your research well done, and it was showing in your argument, and every participant has much to be proud of. So as I'm announcing the results, I want to remind every one of you, like we do say it in every one of our debates, that like it's not about whether you win or whether you lose, but it's about how you play the game. But today all of you were winners, and it was a great debate. So, without further delay, let's get into the moment you all have been waiting for. So, me and UK, and with including all of your polls vote, we have reached this decision. Like we took into account this clarity, your argument strength, your skills, and of course the unique perspective that you all had. So, the winning team is. Do you guys have any guesses? Just let me know before I announce.
Team A.
I think Team
Okay.
B.
Okay. At least it was really confusing for all of us, and we did discuss about it before announcing. So it's Team B. It's Christmas Light, Nikhilesh, and Ashish. These are the participants in Team B, and they got 50 marks, and Team A, the other team is they got 39.5 marks. So congratulations to all of you. It was such a great debate, and I've joined after a very long time, and I'm not regretting it. So thank you for everybody like giving such a great experience to all of us. And after this, we will announce the best speaker and like from the winning team, from the runner team. But if you need any detailed feedback for your performance, you guys can reach out to us, me and UK, and let us know. So UK, will you please announce the best speaker for both the teams?
Yeah, sure. So the best speaker from the team B, which is the winning team. So the Christmas Light is the best speaker. And from team A, Sivans and Money combinedly are the best speaker from the team A. And overall, the best speaker for the whole debate is Christmas Light for the day. Yeah, thank you. What happened, guys? So, and for the participant, if there is required any sort of feedback, so there would be, I guess, award ceremony tomorrow, so you guys can reach to us for any sort of inquiry or feedback, because we have written each and every point regarding each and every participant from the both the team. Both team were equally good, but debate is all about winning or losing, so one team had to win. So today team B is the winner. So thank you for the team B, congratulations for the team B, and for the team A as well for participating in the debate. So thank you so much, and thank you so much guys for presenting here. And I would like to thank the whole EL administration as well for giving me this opportunity, my co-host, my co-judge, Weirdo, and whosoever were working behind the door. So thank you so much to all of you guys. Thank you so much.
Yeah, so that's all about today's event. Thank you, UK. Thank you, Weirdo. And you all can collect your certificate from our main uh, channel. Like we are now present in the group, you can collect it from channel that is of the name English Learners also. Its DP is black and white, so you can go and collect from there. Now inviting Weirdo and Shirley to make an announcement for the next week event.
Hi Harsh,